another YouTube video with. Oh, I can't talk today. We're doing a Splatoon 2 theme video. Now, today, the topic is going to be why Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion's finale is better than Splatoon 2's overall finale. Now, first off, let's examine them both. You see Splatoon 2, first off, you go through Octo Canyon, 32 levels of it. I already made a small review of it. And you've been teased throughout most of the things where you assume that Callie, the second Squid sister, next to Mary, is the final boss. And it's hinted at that that's happening because she lost a Splatfest. And even through trailers and everything, you're led to believe that she's gonna be like some kind of endgame on a final boss. And then what actually happens is you finally meet her, and it's just DJ Octavio again. Like in the first game, he was really hard, but it was still a okay finale. It was just a bit hype. It wasn't, well, what you see before you. Might as well just put a little Vevo in the corner. But overall, it was a good boss, and you get to use the Rainmaker at the end, but it didn't give me that sense of finale I really wanted. I wanted something hype. And boy, does Octo Expansion deliver. First thing you know, after Agent 3 comes through the window and kicks the crud out of the phone, you begin your ascent to go to the Promised Land. And you go through this really large cycle. You go through all the phases. I can't even name them all. I just remember Spinal Phase and Stomach Phase. But I mean, first you go through a stealth section, which is kind of weird. Splatoon never had any sections like that. And then for the second level, you're trying to find your way out without a gun, and you have to maneuver your way through things with no weapon at all. I mean, you get bombs and a gun at the end, but that's at the end. Third phase, you're going through this weird, feels like a weird dream somewhat almost, where you see, actually interestingly, you see sanitized Octarians coming down from the chambers from above. It's really weird. I think there's going to be a big theory behind this, but I'll do that another day. Anyway, the fourth phase is all about you climbing through, with a bunch of lasers around Mission Impossible style. And if you played that and you didn't hum the Mission Impossible theme, you're lying. Anyway, in the fifth phase, there's a fun section where you float around trying to get data points to unlock a battery, which goes on to level 6, the Intestinal phase, where, I hate this section. You have to protect an orb. Girl power station always haunts me. While everything tries to shoot it. My tip for this level is bombs. You need bombs to live. You need to shoot down all Octo commanders and all the Octo bombers. If you don't get rid of them, you're dead. Finally, level 7 is, after all of this hard work, I did at least 32 levels, ironically, since that's the amount you do for single player, before I got all 4 Fangs and got in there. After all this time, poor Agent 8, you go through and you fight Agent 3. I love this moment because I actually was more fond of the Splatoon 1 single player because it took me so long to beat it, especially the final boss, because it actually had effort put into it and it was hard. And I grew attached to Agent 3 and saying, I saved Inkopolis from death, really. Actually, now that I look at it, Agent 3 saved a lot more than Agent 4. Agent 3 saved the world from, if you watch the Heroes of Inkopolis comic, you see that technically there would be no power, so there wouldn't be power to do the warp pads, or the revival pads, I should say, so everyone could die without the power. They wouldn't be able to respawn, and the squids would die. And Agent 3 saved everyone. I'm going on a tangent. I didn't like Agent 4, I liked Agent 3 just because of the struggles. Splatoon 2 was easy. And then after fighting Agent 3, you get to the surface, see this beautiful sunlight, and then, oh no. You just see this, you see the Statue of Liberty come out of the water, and the phone dude from earlier is all like, I'm gonna destroy the world because squid kids are stupid and stuff. Wow. I am the internet, and I know every mistake. Anyway, after a long fight of detonating all the bombs on him and the power of MS Paint, Pearl booyahs the statue, basically. The killer whale was very powerful. And she managed to destroy the statue, just annihilates it. And after that, you watch the credits, and you're finally able to play as an Octoling in Inkopolis. Anyway, that's my comparison there. Not really who takes the cake, but a quick little overview of it. Honestly, Octo expansion, you win. It was so hype. Like, if you watch any streams or play it yourself, it's turf war really, but you're scared out of your mind. You don't want this thing to kaboom your city. So you go around and detonate the bombs, and then after, Pearl hype booyahs it. And you sit there watching the credits and you're thinking, that was very hype. More hype than just, oh look, a girl. Oh look, a robot. And it's not just like that. It's not just, it's, holy crud, Agent 3 just came out of the ceiling. Now I have to climb this giant, actually, is that the Nile statue I'm looking at? And then you fight Agent 3, you're like, oh my god, I have to fight myself technically? And then you go, what is that? I want none of it. I want none of that in my country or anywhere ever. I want it not here. And then Pearl booyah, and you're like, go Pearl, and then and that's why it's so hype. You can finally play as an Octoling. Everyone's always wanted this. 3 years it took them, but they finally made it so you can play as an Octoling, and that's why it's so hype. It's because everyone wanted this, and after such a hype finale, you can finally be an Octoling. Anyway, that was my thoughts on the finales for Splatoon 2 and the Octo expansion. Honestly, great DLC. It's could actually be one of a good Switch game on its own, really. For like $25, $30. You get so many more levels, so many challenges. It could just be a Switch game on its own. Before I go, I want to suggest an idea for Nintendo. Where's the Jellyfish expansion? Have a fan-dabulous day.